Hello, welcome to another SUPboarder video. Today I'm going to show you a pre-surf or pre-paddle warm-up routine. This is the one I personally use, but it's really good to always have a warm-up routine before you go out paddling. It's going to really loosen up your muscles. But today we're going to be working on firing up our core, ready for our paddling action. But it's also going to make sure you are preventing injury. It's really good to warm up your body before any type of exercise. We're going to start by activating our core, and after that we're going to be loosening our limbs and loosening up so we're able to perform when we are on the water. So we're going to get straight into it right now. First off, activating our core. What we're going to do, we're going to be down on the ground. We're going to be doing a Cobra. So lying down, lifting our legs up, lifting our arms up, putting them back behind us, lifting up at our chest, up with our legs, really squeezing your abs, squeezing your glutes as well, trying to get nice and high with your chest and nice and high with your legs and feet. So squeezing, squeezing, squeezing for about 10 seconds. And after this, we're going to bring our hands around to the front. Still the same position, lifting, squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Squeezing our legs, squeezing our glutes, squeezing our abs, lifting that chest nice and high. Perfect. After I've done this, rolling onto our back, going into a bridge. So hands by your side, lifting up your bottom off the ground, squeezing your glutes, squeezing your abs, squeezing right through here, making sure you're lifting up. About 10 seconds on our bridge. After that, getting our hands underneath, holding our hips. Not too much, just placing our thumbs there where our hips are. We're lifting up one leg at a time. Still squeezing, squeezing, trying to hold that position. 5 seconds, back down. Next leg, up. Holding that for 5 seconds. It's really activating our core, activating all of our ab muscles, making sure we're gonna be ready to get on the water. Lowering back down. Once we've lowered our bum back down, lifting it back up, squeezing again, activating, making sure all those muscles are switched on, back down. Perfect, rolling over, straight into a plank. So making sure that back's nice and straight when we are doing our plank. Hold this for 10 seconds. Already starting to breathe quite heavily. Really activating it on. Once we've done that for 10 seconds, we're going to put one foot on top of the other. Hold that for 5 seconds, keeping that position with our plank. Keeping that back straight, abs engaged, squeezing, squeezing. 5 seconds on each side, squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Really important that we are activating all those muscles. Side plank, lifting up, lifting our hips up nice and high, working your obliques on this one. So really making sure we're switching on our core. It's really nice and fast. It's not going to be too hard to do. All right, 10 seconds, switch sides. Lifting up, engaging that core, keeping it nice and switched on, ready to go. Lifting, lifting, lifting. Perfect, 10 seconds, come back into plank. Excellent, perfect, 10 seconds. Good, we're all fired up, all ready to get out in the water. So now we're gonna start loosening our limbs. So first thing, we're gonna work from the bottom of our body up to the top. First thing we do, ankle. One ankle at a time, rotating around in a circle. Should be making a little hole in the sand when you're doing this. 10 seconds on one side, switch, you wanna do 10 seconds on the other side. It's really good to get that circular motion. It's really making sure you're loosening your ankles. Keep that leg nice and loose. All right, 10 seconds done. Onto our knees. Feet together, knees around in circles. Keep working your way clockwise or anti-clockwise if you want to start that way. After about 10 seconds, switch your rotation. Switch it up the other way. Nice big circles with the knees, really loosening up our knees at this point. All right, working our way up to the hips. So with this one, we're going around in circles with the hips. You want to make it almost like a circle, but almost you want to hit every corner. So front corner, back corner, back corner. So around, making sure you're really loosening up your hips. This is really going to help with your paddling on the flat water, also help when you're out surfing. So about 5 around one way, change sides, making sure you're getting all of those corners, front, back, back, really loosening up those hips.
You're working your way up to your arms, swinging around. When you are swinging your arms around, you're tapping your hips, you're tapping the your hips almost where your kidneys are. Getting that rotation as well, starting to open up a little bit with your chest, open up with your hips. Now onto our shoulders, alternating your hands each time you are swinging your arms to each side.
Just 10 seconds on this one. Next one we're going to do, we're over the top. Remember, keep those arms nice and loose, swing them behind, lift them up, touching our back. As you're doing this, you can actually watch the conditions, watch the surf conditions, see what it's doing out there. If you're flat water paddling, you can watch your flat water paddling conditions, see if there's a current, what the wind's doing, things like that. Here comes a tricky one. So we're going to get into our surf stance. You can start with your right or left arm. What you're going to do is tapping your same shoulder as you are with your arm, and then around to the back. So tap, 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 tap. Again, getting that rotation as well. Other side. Keeping the arm nice and loose. Again, just 10 seconds or 10 taps on each side. That's all you need. Perfect. Now once you've done that, back on the ground, we're going to open up our hips. So lying down, starting with hip over, open, over, open. Really loosening up those hips. Oh, I can hear a crack there. So remember, this is really going to loosen up your body for surfing, for paddling. It's really good. About 10 on each side, and then swap over. I find this routine really beneficial for my SUP surfing. Before every competition I went out in, I was always using this. I'd always get my body fired up. I'd be nice and warm, ready to hit the water. It's quite hot in this winter wetsuit I'm wearing, but that's all good. We'll keep going with it. Cool. Once our hips are open, we're jumping up, grabbing our paddle, stretching out our hamstrings. So you can hold your paddle here, kicking up, trying to touch your hands if you can with your toes. But if you can't, just kicking up as high as you can, keeping that leg nice and loose. Just want to remember, loosening up here. Swap sides. Trying to concentrate as well. Perfect. So once we've done that, we're going to open up our hips again. So holding the paddle, you're going to be closing your foot, opening your foot to each side. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Again, just loosening up those hips.
Try to get nice and high on each side if you can. Really flexible, you can go a lot higher. Change your sides.
Open, close, open, close, open, close. That's it for our pre-surf warm-up routine. Really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you can take this surf and paddle routine back to your routine as well. It's really going to help you on the water, help fire up those core muscles, also help loosen up your limbs. Anytime you go paddling, really suggest you do this. I'm a little bit out of breath at the moment. So like I said, it's going to warm that body up, ready to do your physical activity. Any warm-up's good that you can do. If you have your own warm-up, I'd love to hear it in the comments below. Please do leave a comment if you like this video, or if you got something out of it, or if you wanted to add something to my routine or to your routine, please let me know in the comments below. Hope to see you on another SUPboarder video soon, but right now, I think I'm heading out for a surf. Ew.